Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to add GoHighLevel contact to AWeber as subscriber. So here my objective is every time a new contact is created in GoHighLevel, which is an all-in-one online business solution, then the same contact should be added or updated as a subscriber in AWeber, which is an email marketing tool. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be GoHighLevel and my action application will be AWeber. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect software, and you can reach here with the link which is given in the video description. So if you are signing in, like you are an existing user, you will have to sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It's not going to take more than 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you are going to get 100 free tasks to test all these automations. Now, once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side, there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. This dialog box has appeared, and here you have to name your workflow. Now you can give any random name. I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is to add GoHighLevel contact to AWeber as a subscriber. Now here I'm going to click on create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions, those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you make a payment, then you get a notification on SMS about the amount debited. How does that happen? With the help of automation, and in such a case your trigger will be the payment gateway and your action application can be any SMS sending application. So once we have understood this, let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be GoHighLevel. So here in Pabbly Connect, it is with the name Lead Connector V2. Now the trigger event. So trigger event is the event that is going to make this workflow run. And the trigger event here will be contact created. Now you can see we have received this webhook URL. So this is going to act as a bridge for connecting GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to copy this, and once done, here we have to follow the following steps. This here is the help text given. Now let me show you exactly what you have to do. So this here is my GoHighLevel account. Now here we have to go to automation. You can see this automation on the left hand side panel. Within automation, we have got a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. So here we have to pick a template or start from scratch. I'm going to start from scratch. And as we do that, here you can see we have to add new workflow trigger. So we have to click on this and we have to look for contact created. This here is going to be our trigger. Now I'm going to click on save trigger. Once done, here we have to add our first action. So here I'm going to look for webhook. Let's click on this. Now the method that we have to choose is post, and here we have to paste the URL that we have just copied. And now I'm going to click on save action. Once this is done, here I'm going to toggle this towards the right so that it can be towards publish, and now I'm going to click on save. So once this is done, here we can see our workflow has been saved, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. So here it is now asking to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which means that we are supposed to create a test contact. For that, I'm going to take you back to GoHighLevel, and let's go back to workflows. Here I'm going to take you to dashboard once again. Now we are going to go to sites. Within sites, we have got forms, and within forms, we have builder. Let's go to builder. And here we can see we have created different forms. You can create your own form by clicking on this add form tab. Let's say that I want to go ahead with this appointment form. So I'm going to click on this, and now I'm going to click on preview. Now here, let's say the first name is new, the last name is test user. This here is the phone number. Then we have the email address. Then here we have the address, city. Then we have the name of the state. Here we have the name of the country, postal code. Now I'm going to click on I agree to terms and conditions and click on submit. So here we can see that our form has been completed, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. Let's see if we have received the response, and here our webhook response has been captured. So the name of the workflow is new workflow. And now here you can see this here is the name of the state, pin code, phone number. Then as I take you down, here we have the location name. This here is the last name. Then here is the complete name of the person. This here is the full address. This here is the first name, email address. Now once we have received all this information, this particular person who has just filled up the form has to be added as a subscriber in AWeber. So here I'm going to look for AWeber. So here's the application. And the action event here will be to add or update subscriber. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with AWeber account. I'm going to select add new connection. Connect with AWeber. Now here we have to log in to allow this integration to do the following steps. So here I'm going to click on I am not a robot, allow access. So once this is done, here we can see that the authorization has been successful. And once this is successful, here we have to enter the account ID, then we have to enter the list ID. Now to understand this, first I'm going to take you to my AWeber account. So this here is my AWeber account, and here you can see that there is only one list that I have created. The name is new customers. If you wish to create more lists, you can always click on this tab and create more lists. So this particular list has been added here, and now the full name. So how I'm going to enter the name? I'm going to click on this, go to the previous step here. This was the response received, and here I want to look for new test user. This here is the full name. Now this method with which I have entered the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time your workflow runs and you receive a new response, then that response can be taken into consideration. If I had written this information manually, then even when my workflow was running in real time with some new responses received, it wouldn't have taken that. Instead, it would have taken the same data that was written manually. So to avoid that, we map the information. Next here, let's map the email address of the person. So I'm going to repeat the process. This here is the email address. Now, do you wish to update existing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say yes, so that even if it is a new customer, then what will happen? So it is going to add, and if it is an existing one, it is going to update. Next is the tag. So here I can enter a tag which is new lead. Once this is done, add tracking, IP address, last follow-up message number sent, miscellaneous notes, voter ID, DOB, address. For address here, I'm going to write full address. Yes, written. So basically, this information here is not mandate. If you have this, you can always enter this information. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response. So let's go to AWeber and check if this contact is created here. So I'm going to take you back to subscribers. Let's go to subscribers, and here we can see new test user. This particular user has been added, which means that our integration is a complete success. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check the same in real time now. So let me take you back to GoHighLevel. Here I'm going to preview this page once again, and let's say the first name here is strange, the last name is user, this is the phone number, we have the email address, then we have the address, city, state, the name of the country, postal code. I'm going to check on the box and click on submit. And as we do that, the form has been submitted. Now let's go back to AWeber, and here I'm going to take you back to subscribers. And here you can see that strange user, this particular user has been added here as a subscriber. I'm going to click on this. So you can see this here is the email address, this here is the tag. So here we can see that the status is shown as pending. Why? Because this person must have received an email. So all the person has to do is just go and confirm the subscription, and here the status will be shown as subscribed. So this means our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was GoHighLevel. It is there mentioned in Pabbly Connect as lead connector v2. Here the event was contact created. Then our action application was AWeber, where the event was to add or update subscriber. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.